भगवते वासुदेवाय। ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ॐ ज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। नमः ॐ विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्तस्वामिन् इति नामिने। नमस्ते सारस्वते देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेषा शून्यवादी पाश्चात्यदेशतारिणे। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। Hare Krishna. I offer my humble obeisances to all the devotees. Today is the most auspicious occasion of the appearance day of Sri Nityananda Prabhu, the closest associate of Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. On this auspicious occasion, let's recollect the glories of Nityananda Prabhu. Nityananda Prabhu is the most merciful personality in Chaitanya Leela, and Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami in the Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita describes the glories of Nityananda Prabhu and some pastimes of Nityananda Prabhu in various parts, in the Adi Leela, in the Madhya Leela, and in the Antya Leela. Specifically, in the Adi Leela of Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita, in the 5th chapter, Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami describes the glories of Nityananda Balaram. Balaram and Nityananda Prabhu are not different from each other. In fact, right in the invocation prayer of this entire Chaitanya Charitamrita, the first chapter, obeisances to Nityananda Prabhu. It says, Vande Gurun Isha Bhaktan Isham Ishavatarakan Tat Prakashamsya Tat Shaktihi Krishna Chaitanya Samyakam. In this shloka, Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami describes the 6 features of the Absolute Truth. Vande Gurun. Gurun means the spiritual masters. Isham means the Supreme Lord Himself. Isha Bhaktan means the devotees of the Lord. Then Isha Avataraka means incarnations of the Lord. Tat Prakasham means the Lord's manifestations or expansions. Tat Shaktihi means the Lord's internal potencies. Total 6 features in which the Supreme Lord manifests. In that, the Prakasha Tattva is Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Nityananda Prabhu. Prakasha Tattva. Even in the last shloka of Mangalacharan, Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami says that Panchatattvatmakam Krishnam Bhakta Rupa Swarupakam Bhaktavataram Bhaktakhim Namami Bhakta Shaktikam. So Panchatattvatmakam Krishnam, Lord Krishna manifests in 5 features. Bhakta Rupa means the form of a devotee, Lord Chaitanya. Swarupakam, the expansion of a devotee, which is Nityananda Prabhu. Bhaktavataram, the incarnation of a devotee, that is Advaitacharya. Bhaktakhyam, one who is known as a devotee, that is Srivasakur. Bhakta Shaktikam means the energy of the Lord, that is Gadadhar Pandit. So, in short, in these 2 shlokas, we see that Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami describes Nityananda Prabhu as the Swarupa Tattva or the Prakasha Tattva. Prakasha means the manifestation of the Lord. He is the Lord Himself. Mahaprabhu is the Lord Himself, and He also manifests Himself as Nityananda Prabhu. In fact, Lord Nityananda and Lord Chaitanya are not different. Just as Krishna and Balaram are ultimately not different, but they are different in the forms, different in their activities, but in terms of potency, they are not different. So, in the second shloka, Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami offers obeisances specifically to Nityananda Prabhu and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Vande Sri Krishna Chaitanya Nityanandau Sahoditau Gaudodaya Pushpavantau Chitrau Shandau Tamonudam. Vande Sri Krishna Chaitanya. My obeisances to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Nityanando Sahoditau. I also offer obeisances to Nityananda Prabhu, Saha Uditau, who has arisen simultaneously with uh, along with Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So Krishna Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Nityananda Prabhu, they both have arisen simultaneously Gaudodaye Pushpavantau on the horizon of Gauda, like the sun and the moon. So Chitrau, it's wonderful. Shandau, they bestow auspiciousness upon all of us. Tamonudau, they also subdue the darkness of ignorance. So this is what Gauranga and Nityananda both are doing together. So Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Lord Nityananda Prabhu, both of them are committed to the purpose of destroying dharma and establishing yuga dharma and the lives of people, and they do it specifically by spreading bhakti rasa and specifically from the teachings of Srimad Bhagavatam. Seedui prabhura kari charana vandan yaha hite vighna nasha abhishta puran. He says, Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami says, I offer my obeisances unto the lotus feet of Nityananda Prabhu and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Say Dui Prabhura Kari Charanavandan. There are two Prabhus. One is Mahaprabhu, one is Nityananda Prabhu. Yaha Haite Vighananasha Abhishta Puran. So because of him, because of Nityananda Prabhu's and Gauranga Mahaprabhu's mercy, Abhishta Puran, one's heartfelt spiritual desires are fulfilled by his blessings, by his empowerment. So these are some little, uh, you know, invocation prayers offered right in the first shloka of the first chapter of Chaitanya Charitamrita. Now let's see in elaborately the details of Nityananda Balaram's glories. So in the fifth chapter, Krishna Prabhu, the Tattva of Nityananda Prabhu. Vande Anantadbhutaishwaryam Shri Nityanandamishwaram Yasyachaya Tatsvarupam Agne Napi Nirupyate. Vande Ananta Adbhuta Aishwaryam. All obeisances to Nityananda Prabhu, who has Ananta Adbhuta Aishwaryam, who has unlimited opulence. That's wonderful and unlimited. Ananta and Adbhuta. So Nityananda Prabhu's powers and opulences are Ananta, unlimited, and Adbhuta, wonderful. Yes, Yechaya Tat Swarupam Agnenapi Nirupyate. Only by his will, by sanction of Nityananda Prabhu, even a foolish person, Ajnani, also can understand his identity. Okay. Now, this Nityananda Prabhu is not different from Sri Balaram. Sarva avatari Krishna Swayam Bhagavan Tahara Dvitiya Deha Shri Balaram Yekayi Swarupa Dohe Bhinna Matrakay Adyakaya Vyuha Krishna Leela Rasahai. Sarva avatari Krishna Swayam Bhagavan. Krishna is Swayam Bhagavan. He is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Tahara Dvitiya Deha Shri Balaram. So Krishna is the fountainhead of all incarnations and Balaram is his second body. Tahara Dvitiya Deha Shri Balaram. Ekayai Swarupa Dohe Bhinnamatrakai. So Krishna and Balaram both are same. Ekayai Swarupa, but Bhinnamatrakai. They differ only in their forms, in their bodies. Adyakaya Vyuha Krishna Leela Rasahai. So Balramji is the first bodily expansion of Krishna and he assists in Krishna's pastimes. Then who is Nityananda Prabhu? Just as the original Lord Krishna appeared as Chaitanya Mahaprabhu in Navadvip, Balaram also appeared along with him as Nityananda Prabhu. And how does this Nityananda Balaram serve Lord Krishna or Lord Chaitanya? So Nityananda Prabhu or Nityananda Balaram has 5 expansions. He is the source of 5 expansions. Sankarshana Karanato Yashayi गर्भोदशायी च पयोब्धिशायी शेषस्य यस्यांश कलाः स नित्य नन्दाख्य रामः शरणं ममास्तु. Sankarshanah Karanatoya Sai. So, who are the five expansions of Nityananda Prabhu? Number one, Lord Sankarshana. Who is this Sankarshana? In the spiritual world, there are multiple expansions of the Lord. Spiritual world is filled with so many uh, forms of the Lord. There are multiple expansions, and one category of expansions are called Chaturvyuha. Their names are Vasudeva, Sankarshana, Pradyumna, Aniruddha. They all came from uh, Nityananda Balaram only. So the prominent expansions of Nityananda Balaram are specifically for the purpose of serving the Lord are number one, Sankarshanaha, a part of Chaturvyuha. Second, Karana Toyasai means one who lies on the Karana ocean, causal ocean. He is Karanodaka Sai Vishnu. Second, Garbhodashayi, Garbhodaka Sai Vishnu. Then, sorry, third, that is third. First is Sankarshana, second is Karnataka Sai Vishnu, third is Garbhodaka Sai Vishnu, fourth is Kshirodaka Sai Vishnu, and fifth is Sesha. Sesha is Ananta Sesha. These five are considered the plenary portions of Nityananda Balaram. So, Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami describes about each of these five expansions elaborately, but we will just discuss this much only about Nityananda Balaram's Tattva. So, as far as Tattva is concerned, you can refer to the fifth chapter. Very elaborately, Nityananda Prabhu glories are described by Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami. Now, we'll also discuss some Leelas. After describing the Tattva of Nityananda Prabhu, his identity to some degree, let's discuss some Leelas. So, as it is said that the devotee of the Lord is more merciful than the Lord himself. Nityananda Balaram, Nityananda Prabhu, acting like a devotee, shows more mercy than even Chaitanya Mahaprabhu sometimes. Of course, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu also acts like a devotee. He is extremely magnanimous. He is most munificent incarnation. Namo Mahavadanyaya Krishna Prema Pradayate Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya Namne Gauratvishe Namaha. So we understood that Mahaprabhu is extremely merciful, but in several contexts, Nityananda Prabhu exhibited more mercy than even Mahaprabhu also. Devotees approach Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu through Nityananda Prabhu. Sometimes when Lord Chaitanya becomes a bit strict, it is Nityananda Prabhu who kind of shows some extra mercy on the devotees. So first, let's discuss about certain devotees who received that special grace of Nityananda Prabhu. Because of Nityananda Prabhu's mercy, these devotees flourished in their bhakti or received some mercy from the Lord, Lord Chaitanya, or their mistakes were forgiven. So we will discuss about some of those devotees. Firstly, in the Chaitanya Charitamrita, the author Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami says that he received the mercy of Nityananda Prabhu primarily. So Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami says, Sanatana Krupaya Painu Bhakti Siddhanta Sri Rupa Krupaya Painu Bhakti Rasa Pranta. So Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami says that I received the mercy of Sanatana Goswami, and thus I understood Bhakti Siddhanta, means the philosophical conclusions of Bhakti. And Sri Rupa Kripaya Painu, I also received mercy of Rupa Goswami and Bhakti Rasa Pranta, means I understood the importance of Bhakti Rasas. So, the Siddhanta of Bhakti, Kaviraj Goswami understood the Siddhanta of Bhakti through Sanatana Goswami, and he understood the Rasas of Bhakti from Rupa Goswami. Rupa Goswami bestowed upon him the understanding of Bhakti Rasas, and Sanatana Goswami bestowed upon him the understanding of Bhakti Siddhantas, philosophy. But how did Nityananda Prabhu help? Our Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami, very beautifully he says that I am more sinful than Jagai and Madhai. जगाई मधाई हईते मुई से पापिष्ठा पूशिरे र कीटर हईते मुई से लाघिष्ठा. I am more fallen than Jagai Madhai. I am more fallen than worms in stool also. He even says that one who hears my name will become sinful. Mora nama suneyi tara punya kshaya. Mora nama layayi tara papahaya. So one who even utters my name, uh, he will become sinful. Please don't take this seriously. Don't take it literally. Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami is saying this only out of his deep humility, and he is not sinful, and one who takes his name will not become sinful. But out of his deep causeless mercy, out of his deep Vaishnava humility, he is saying that I am very sinful. One who takes my name also becomes sinful. He says, I am more sinful than Jagai Madhai. I am more sinful than the worms in stool also. That is his humility. But Nityananda Prabhu showed mercy upon me. Although I am such an abominable person, still Nityananda Prabhu is extremely merciful on a person like me. Because Nityananda Prabhu is intoxicated by ecstatic love. In fact, he is an incarnation of mercy, or he is mercy personified. He doesn't distinguish between good and bad. Even when whether they are good people or bad people, Nityananda Prabhu is equally merciful to both. He delivers all those who fall down before him. प्रेमे मत्त नित्यानंद कृपा अवतार उन्मत्त अधम किच्छु न करे विचार. Preme Matta Nityananda. Nityananda Prabhu is always Prema Matta. He is intoxicated with Krishna Prema. Kripa Avatar. He is like an avatar. He is like an incarnation of Kripa, mercy. Uttama Adhama. Uttama means good people. Adhama means bad people or fallen people, lowly people. So Uttama Adhama Kichu Nakari Vichar. He doesn't even differentiate between who is good and who is bad while distributing mercy. Fine, you are glorifying Nityananda Prabhu's mercy so much. Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami, how did Nityananda Prabhu show mercy upon you? Kaviraj Goswami is claiming himself to be fallen and also claiming that I received Nityananda Prabhu's mercy although I am fallen. How exactly did he do that? Lord Madan Mohan or Madan Gopal is the chief deity of Vrindavan, and he enjoys rasa dance with Srimati Radharani. And Nityananda Prabhu showed me Madan Mohan. He is the one who gave me access to Madan Mohan's mercy. He is the one who gave me access to Lord Govinda, to a lowly person like me, he says. So, it is Nityananda Prabhu who instructed Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami to go to Vrindavan. You go to Vrindavan, everything is possible for you. Just go to Vrindavan. So, it is because of Nityananda Prabhu's mercy that Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami was inspired to go to Vrindavan and then begin the beautiful biography of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu with the mercy of Madan Mohan. So Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami says, it is only by Nityananda Prabhu's mercy I came to Vrindavan. I got the mercy of Madan Mohan. I got the mercy of Govindji. Now I am authoring this book, Chaitanya Charitamrita. All this happened only by Nityananda Prabhu's grace. Nityananda Prabhu Guna Mahima Apar Sahasra Vadani Sesha Nahi Payayar. Nityananda Prabhu's guna, qualities, and mahima, glories are apara, unlimited. Sahasravadana, you know who is other Sahasravadana? The thousand-headed incarnation of the Lord, Sesha, Ananta Sesha. So even that Seshanag, with his thousands of mouth, can also not find a limit to the glories of Nityananda Prabhu. So this is how Kaviraj Goswami glorifies Nityananda Prabhu. And Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami also glorifies the preaching done by Nityananda Prabhu. I will come to Leelas later. Just I am trying to discuss the glories of Nityananda Prabhu. Tattva we discussed already. Now we will discuss little bit of glories. And we also saw how Nityananda Prabhu blessed Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami, who eventually became the author of Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita. Now, Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu sent different devotees to different places to preach. He empowered different devotees to serve in different capacities. For example, he empowered Haridas Thakur to become Namacharya, to become the best example of chanting the holy names of Krishna. He also empowered, Lord Chaitanya also empowered Rupa Goswami and Sanatana Goswami to stay in Vrindavan, to revive the lost holy places of Krishna's pastimes, and also establish worship of uh, Radha Krishna in Vrindavan, and excavate, revive all the holy places, and also write bhakti literatures. So, this is how Lord Chaitanya empowered Rupa Goswami and Sanatana Goswami. Then he also empowered Nityananda Prabhu to preach in Bengal. Lord Chaitanya sent Nityananda Prabhu from Jagannath Puri to Bengal, and Nityananda Prabhu overflooded this country with Premarasa. Mhm. Actually, Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was instructed by his mother, Sachi Mata, to stay in Jagannath Puri. So, Mahaprabhu says, I am supposed to stay in Jagannath Puri according to the instruction or desire of my mother. So, who will preach in Bengal? Nityananda Prabhu, you go there. You preach in Bengal. And Nityananda Prabhu, in the mode of a servant of Lord Chaitanya, he preached in Bengal area. He says, Chaitanya Seva, Chaitanya Gao Lavo, Chaitanya Nama, Chaitanya ye bhakti kare ye mora prana. Lord Nityananda Prabhu says that you just chant the holy names of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. You perform Chaitanya Seva. Serve him. Chaitanya Gao, you sing about him. Lao Chaitanya Nama, chant his names. And Chaitanya ye bhakta kare, just perform devotional service unto Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Say him or a prana. Whoever does it, he is my life and soul. When we sincerely render service to Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and chant his names, we'll become the life and soul of Nityananda Prabhu. Thus, Nityananda Prabhu introduced Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's mercy without discrimination to even the most fallen souls and even blasphemers, Nindakas also, uh, especially in the Bengal area. But one more thing is Nityananda Prabhu and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu had such intimate relationship. Although Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu insists that Nityananda Prabhu goes and spends his time in Bengal area, still Nityananda Prabhu many times he comes to Jagannath Puri and he says, "No, I will stay here only." I will. Every year he comes to Jagannath Puri to participate in Rath Yatra, Jagannath Rath Yatra, and many other festivals during the monsoon. Mahaprabhu says, if you come here often, what will happen to our preaching? So they have such intimate bonding. And when Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was going to South India Yatra, it is Nityananda Prabhu who insisted that, oh Lord Chaitanya, I will accompany you. I will come along with you. So you don't go alone, I will also be there along with you. Then Lord Chaitanya said, no, 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 you cannot come because you disturb my preaching activities. You don't even allow me to follow my sannyasa rules. As a sannyasi, I am supposed to hold a danda. But you, Nityananda Prabhu, you have broken my danda. You know that story? Actually, after taking sannyas, Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu immediately wanted to go to Vrindavan. So he was chanting this beautiful shloka. Etam sa asthaya paratparishtha adhyasitam purmatamairmaharshibhi aham tarishyami durantaparam tamo mugundangrini shevayaiva. So by reciting this shloka, Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is on his way to Jagannath Puri, way to Vrindavan Dham. But Nityanand Prabhu intervened and he the diverted Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu to Shantipur. You know that story recently also narrated on Advaitacharya's appearance day. So I wouldn't repeat that at this moment. So because of Nityananda Prabhu's intervention, Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu could not go to Vrindavan, but he ended up in uh, Advaitacharya's home at Shantipur. And later in Advaitacharya's home only, Mother Sachi requested Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu to make Jagannath Puri as his headquarters. So he did it. Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu wanted to go to Jagannath Puri. Now, There is a beautiful journey of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu from Shantipur to Jagannath Puri. At Shantipur, Sachimata instructed Lord Chaitanya to go to Jagannath Puri. And now Mahaprabhu is traveling to Jagannath Puri from Shantipur. But he was accompanied by four devotees: Nityananda, Jagadananda, Damodara, Mukunda. Mhm. Of these four devotees, Nityananda Prabhu is like very, very intimate with Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So, Nityananda Prabhu, uh, he was accompanying Lord Chaitanya, and on the way they came to this place called Remuna. There, Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu narrated the story of Madhavendrapur to Nityananda, Jagadananda, Damodara, Mukunda, and then few other devotees in that locality. They also heard. It's wonderful. And later, this whole party of these five devotees, some of them are lords acting as devotees. Because the Gauranga Mahaprabhu, Nityananda, Jagadananda, Damodara, Mukunda. So five of them, they came to Katak, and they eventually came to Sakshi Gopal's temple. There, Nityananda Prabhu narrated the story of these two Brahmanas. Mm, That Sakshi Gopal story, very popular story. After narrating this beautiful story of Sakshi Gopal, how Sakshi Gopal served or uh, blessed this younger Brahmana and older Brahmana, all that was very beautifully described by Nityananda Prabhu. Then Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu continued his journey along with all of them, and they eventually came to Kamalapur. Mahaprabhu took a bath in uh, Bhargi Nadi river. He kept his sannyas danda aside. Recently he became sannyasi. Just few days back he became sannyasi. As soon as he took sannyas, 3 days he was walking towards Vrindavan, but he was diverted to Shantipur. There he spent few days, maybe some 10 days or something like that. So hardly couple of weeks as a sannyasi, and he was holding his sannyas danda. So Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, Nityananda Prabhu, please keep the sannyas danda safe. I will go and take a bath in the river. So Mahaprabhu went to the river. Then he also went to Lord Shiva's temple. Shiva is called Kapoteshwar in that area. Then Nityananda Prabhu meanwhile broke this danda of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu into three pieces and threw it in the river. And that river later became Dandabhanga Nadi. Earlier the river was uh, Bhargi Nadi. Later the river became Dandabhanga Nadi. Now you may wonder, why did Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, sorry, why did Nityananda Prabhu break the danda of Lord Chaitanya? Actually, in the sannyas order, there are four divisions: Kutichaka, Bahudaka, Hamsa, and Paramahamsa. Only sannyasis on the level of Kutichaka and Bahudaka platforms can carry the sannyas danda. But Nityananda Prabhu felt that Mahaprabhu is by default on Paramahamsa stage. In fact, beyond that, also, he is the Lord himself. But he is on the Paramahamsa platform, so he need not carry sannyas danda. He wanted to declare that Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is above all rules and regulations. So Nityananda Prabhu broke the danda of Lord Chaitanya into three pieces. Then Mahaprabhu took his bath, took darshan of Lord Shiva, and from a distance he saw Jagannath Puri temple also, dome, and he felt very happy. He started dancing in great ecstasy. He was about to reach Jagannath Puri temple very soon, which is hardly 6 miles away from there. So Lord Chaitanya said, Nityanand Prabhu, give me danda. Let's go ahead to Jagannath Puri. Then Nityanand Prabhu said, Oh, Lord Chaitanya, your danda, right? Uh, but it was broken. It was broken into three parts. Then Mahaprabhu said, How was it broken? My danda, very new danda. But Nityananda Prabhu says that when you fell down in ecstasy while chanting the holy names of the Lord, I tried to catch you, but both of us together fell upon the danda and it broke under our weight. So, uh, where are those pieces? Not sure. I can't say where those pieces are. It is he only who broke the danda and threw in the river, but he says, I don't know where are the pieces. So, then Nityananda Prabhu also says, it was broken certainly because of my offense. Now, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, whatever punishment you want to give me, just give me. Whatever punishment you think is proper, you can just give me. So, Lord Nityananda says. See, these pastimes between Lord Chaitanya and Nityananda cannot be imitated by all of us. Mm. Out of his intimacy, he may say something, he may do something which apparently angers Lord Chaitanya, apparently, and even he may speak a lie also, but all this cannot be done by general devotees. It's the level of intimacy and intimacy between Nityananda and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and they understand each other's hearts. Mahaprabhu exactly understands why Nityananda Prabhu broke the danda. And Nityananda Prabhu understands that Mahaprabhu understood also. But to set an example of a proper sannyasi, Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu also exhibits anger. He was sad, he was angry. He told Nityananda Prabhu, "You have benefited me by bringing me to Jagannath Puri. I am thankful to you for that. But you couldn't protect my one little danda. That's the only possession of a sannyasi. And you could not even keep it safe. Now you are saying it's broken. Uh, I'm leaving you. I cannot travel with you. I will go alone to Jagannath Puri." Then Mahaprabhu proceeded alone to Puri, and other devotees, Nityananda, Jagadananda, Damodar, Mukunda, they came behind, keeping some distance from Lord Chaitanya. Mm. Mukundadatta said, "Oh Lord, you can just go ahead. Mm, we will come later. Sorry for all this." So now Nityananda Prabhu's actual purpose of breaking the danda of Lord Chaitanya, we may not be able to know fully, but little bit of explanation we can get from the purports in the Chaitanya Charitamrita. Mm. So these are some activities that Lord Nityananda Prabhu has done in connection with Lord Chaitanya. Now let us see how Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu planned to go to uh, South India Yatra. After he went to Jagannath Puri and settled there, and he also got the special attention from Sarvabhaum Bhattacharya. Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu also taught proper Vaishnava Siddhanta to Sarvabhaum Bhattacharya and transformed him. Earlier, Sarvabhaum Bhattacharya was Mayavadi, but Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu transformed him into a pure Vaishnava. And then he planned for South India Yatra. So he wanted to um, go for a pilgrimage in all the holy sites of South India, and he proposed his desire in front of Nityananda, Jagadananda, Damodar, and Mukunda. But but Lord Nityananda Prabhu said, "No, no, no, you cannot go alone." Initially, Mahaprabhu's desire is to go alone. But Nityananda Prabhu says, "You cannot go alone. How can you leave all of us? We are your closest associates." uh, then he said, "I cannot tolerate this, Lord Chaitanya. Let one of us go with you. Let some of us go with you. If you like, I will come personally with you because I know all the pathways of South India. I know all the prominent places of South India. You please order me, I will come along with you." Mm. If you go alone, you may fall into the clutches of some thieves and rogues. Indeed, uh, you need a proper tour guide like me. Just order me, I'll come with you. But Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu showed his affection in a different way. Nityananda Prabhu, you are simply a dancer. And sorry, I am simply a dancer. And you are the one who are making me dance. You are the puppeteer, I am the puppet. I accepted sannyas. I decided to go to Vrindavan, but you took me to Advaitacharya's home. Then fine, I came there. Then when I was on the way to Jagannath Puri, you broke my sannyas danda. I know you have great affection for me, but your affection is disturbing my activities. Please, I cannot allow you to come with me. You will, because you have no like regard for public opinion. You only have love for me, but how public will perceive me, you have no idea about it. So you have no lokapeksha, but I have lokapeksha. Mhm. So basically, the devotees give more importance on love of Krishna than social etiquettes. But unfortunately, in this material world, when we don't observe social etiquettes and social customs, people may criticize us. And when people criticize devotees, their teachings are not taken seriously by the public, and that is not beneficial to the public only. So, just out of compassion, Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and his glorious devotees want to uphold social etiquettes and the general protocols and norms in this world, although they are beyond those rules and regulations. Because people don't take devotees seriously, then who will be uh, the losers? People only will be the losers. If they don't take devotees seriously, then they will only lose, but still, devotees don't want them to lose the opportunity to connect with Krishna. So, Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu displayed his deep affection upon his devotees. He said, Yiha sabaravasya Prabhu haye ye guni dosharopa chale kare guna aswadani. So Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was criticizing Lord Nityananda. You have troubled me. You have broken my danda. You have diverted me to different places. Although I wanted to go somewhere else. Uh, Although Mahaprabhu is kind of pointing out a fault in Nityananda Prabhu, but it's not fault finding. He is only relishing his good qualities. He is only relishing his affection for him. So Chaitanya Chaitanyera Bhakta Vatsalya Akathya Kathan Apane Vairagya Dukha Karena Sahan. It's very difficult to describe Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's affection for his devotees sufficiently. Mahaprabhu tolerated personal unhappiness of accepting sannyas. So now accepting sannyas and accepting the following the austerities meant for a sannyasi is not the unhappiness of Lord Chaitanya. When he is following the rules and regulations of sannyas order, when he is being austere, seeing him, his devotees are feeling bad. Nityananda Prabhu, Jagadananda, Damodara Mukunda, they are feeling little disappointed. Oh, Mahaprabhu has to go through the austerities. Seeing their pain, Mahaprabhu becomes unhappy. Mhm. So, anyways, Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu told Nityananda Prabhu, you cannot come with me. Then Nityananda Prabhu told, okay, my dear Lord, you cannot take me. At least take someone else with you. But Mahaprabhu is not in a mood to accept Jagadananda Prabhu also, Damodara Pandit also, Mukunda also, no one, because he has other reasons. But Nityananda Prabhu says, fine, my dear Lord, whatever you order, it's my duty. Whether it makes me happy or unhappy, your order uh, is my duty. Executing your order is my duty. यही आज्ञा तुम्हारा दुख सुख यही हौका यही आज्ञा तुम्हारा दुख सुख यही हौका कर्तव्य अमार. Whether it causes happiness or distress, it is my kartavya. I have to just follow. But I have one proposal. Although he says that, uh, but still he says, I have one proposal. Mahaprabhu said, don't come with me. Nityananda Prabhu said, okay, fine. Mahaprabhu said, no one of you should come with me. Nityananda Prabhu said, okay, fine. But still he has a proposal. Okay, none of us will come with you because we are very intimate to you. We may bother you. We may not allow you to follow some rules and regulations of a sannyasi. We may become very intimate with you. We may ask you to take some comforts. We understand that. But take some new person who will not object you, who does not have so much of intimacy or what is that called liberty with you, where he can push you to do something. So he'll be reverential. He will not speak a single word. He will just accompany you. He will carry your water pot. He will carry your clothes. He will just assist you as you are engaged in your chanting and counting the holy names of the Lord. Someone has to carry your belongings. You don't have any belongings, but still, at least a set of clothes and a water pot and something. Someone has to beg and get something for you. You may not even beg also in your travels. So let there be one assistant. And when you fall unconscious in ecstasy, someone has to protect you. Someone has to take care of you. You can't just go alone. You are a sannyasi who is filled with ecstatic emotions. And Nityananda Prabhu said, fine. He is a simple Brahmana. His name is Krishna Das. Kala Krishna Das. Can you please take him with you? He will carry your water bottle and garments and he will not speak a single word. He will not bother you. Mahaprabhu finally agreed the proposal of Nityananda Prabhu and took Kalakrishna Das along with him. Now, it's a long story. Mahaprabhu goes to different places in South India, and Kalakrishna Das is there throughout the journey. But interestingly, when they came to Tamil Nadu at some place, Kalakrishna Das became attracted to Bhattatharis. Bhattatharis are some kind of gypsy people. Mm. So, um, Mahaprabhu, Kalakrishna Das is serving Mahaprabhu, but somehow he became very distracted. Kalakrishna Das became distracted and he was attracted by some gypsy woman sent by this Bhattatharis. So then he left Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's association and he went and joined the gypsy people. Hmm. Then uh, see the power of distraction. Although Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is taking Kalakrishna Das as his personal associate for about 2 years of his South India Yatra tour, for 2 years, Kalakrishna Das is the only associate of Lord Chaitanya. Mahaprabhu is meeting so many people on the way, but one who constantly accompanied Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu for 2 full years is Kalakrishna Das. Although he got such intimate, close association of Lord Chaitanya, still uh, he had to leave Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's association and join the Bhattatharis. So what they do is they try to allure innocent people with their women and they want to increase their numbers. Mhm. So Kalakrishna Das was very simple, innocent, gentle by nature. They somehow came and then kind of manipulated his intelligence, polluted his intelligence with their bad association, and they took him. And Kalakrishna Das uh, was not strong enough to protect himself. He just left. Mhm. In this world, we are between innumerable such distractions. They deviate our minds and hearts from our goals. Even slightest inattentiveness could cause a greatest disaster. So Kalakrishna Das was like that. So uh, Nityananda, sorry, Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu went to the gypsy people's camp and asked them, "Why are you taking away my servant? I only have one assistant. You are taking him away." Then these Bhattataris came with weapons to kill Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, to attack Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. But somehow, by Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's special grace, special mystic power, these weapons attacked those Bhattataris only, and Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu just caught the shikha of Kalakrishna Das and dragged him and allowed him to travel with him again. Hmm. So this is very important point. Although Kalakrishna Das was supposed to serve Lord Chaitanya, it is Lord Chaitanya who is serving him at this moment. That is his causeless mercy. Then Mahaprabhu allowed Kalakrishna Das to continue with him, traveling with him uh, throughout the South India Yatra, and eventually they came back to Jagannath Puri. I'm not covering all that. Let's focus on Nityananda Prabhu. When Mahaprabhu came back to Jagannath Puri along with Kalakrishna Das, in front of Nityananda Prabhu, in front of other devotees like Jagadananda, Damodara, Mukunda, Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu told, "This man, Kalakrishna Das, he left my association and he joined the Bhattataris during the yatra. Now I am not responsible for him. Let him do whatever he wants to do. I am not responsible for him. I reject him." So Mahaprabhu said it. But Nityananda Prabhu, Nityananda Prabhu is the one who recommended Kalakrishna Das's name to Lord Chaitanya, and Kalakrishna Das did some mistake, serious mistake actually. Then Nityananda Prabhu, like if someone else is in Nityananda Prabhu's place, he feels, "Oh my God, I have given that kind of assistant to Lord Chaitanya. I troubled him." Then, uh, then if we are in probably if we are in Nityananda Prabhu's place, we'll chastise that assistant much more than even Lord Chaitanya, right? Lord Chaitanya chastised him, and Nityananda Prabhu must be feeling guilty that I have recommended such an assistant to Lord Chaitanya, and then he would have chastised Nityananda, chastised Kalakrishna Das even more. But Nityananda Prabhu is sensitive, very merciful. It's not that Mahaprabhu is not sensitive. Mahaprabhu is also sensitive and merciful towards devotees, but he uh, becomes strict to set the right example of a sannyasi. He becomes very strict just so that devotees in general will understand uh, the importance of staying away from distractions. The message here is, even if you are in the personal association of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, still you can get distracted. There are so many people, so many devotees, although they have very close connection with the senior devotees or spiritual master or deities, somebody may be in close connection with Shastra. They're studying, they're speaking, they're reading, still they can get distracted. Somebody is very much devoted to deity worship, still they may get distracted. Someone has very close association of spiritual master, still they may get distracted. It's not that this deity worship or shastric study or spiritual masters association are less potent to uplift the consciousness of this person, but this person is not fully committed, fully determined to accept that grace coming through all these mediums. It's not lack of potency of deity worship, it's not lack of potency of association of the Lord or his devotees. But when there is no commitment, when there is no voluntary commitment to the process, when there is no determination in executing the process, even though we have access to great spiritual privileges, we may get distracted. We may get deviated also. Distraction is one thing, deviation is a bigger thing. Mhm. Distraction means you're sitting in the class, but instead of focusing on the points being made in the class, instead of focusing on the teachings, we may think of something. We may check our phone. That is called distraction. But deviation is you don't come for the class only. Right? We don't even prioritize to hear Krishna Katha or do some devotional activity. So distraction can lead to deviation. And Mahaprabhu wants to give this grave message. Even if you are in my association personally, still you may get distracted. So be careful. That's his point. Hmm. Therefore, he became very, very strict with Kalakrishna Das. But Nityananda Prabhu is extremely merciful. He said, "Oh, Kalakrishna Das, you have done this mistake. You should not have done." But he's crying. Kalakrishna Das is crying. He's very repentant. He's feeling very bad. Uh, then Nityananda Prabhu said, "You need some service." Then Nityananda Prabhu, along with Jagadananda, Damodara Mukunda, went to Lord Chaitanya and said, "Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, you went on a tour throughout South India for 2 years. Now your dear devotees and your mother and your personal associates in Navadvip area are not aware that you have come back to Jagannath Puri. They are very eager to see you. Knowing that you have come back to Jagannath Puri, they may want to come to Jagannath Puri and see you once. We need someone to go and inform them. We are planning to send Kalakrishna Das. Is that fine?" Mahaprabhu said, "Do whatever you want." Then Nityananda Prabhu had sent Kalakrishna Das along with some Jagannath Mahaprasad and some other paraphernalia to Navadvip area. Now this Kalakrishna Das, who has displeased Lord Chaitanya so much, he, with the empowerment, with the mercy, with the blessings of Nityananda Prabhu, went to Navadvip. He informed Advaita Acharya that Mahaprabhu has come back from Jagannath Puri, from South India Yatra to Jagannath Puri. Then Advaita Acharya became so happy. And he went and informed Murari Gupta, he informed Shivananda Sen, he informed Srivas Thakur, he informed Sachi Mata, Mother Sachi. Now all these devotees became so happy, their faces lit up. This happiness is because Kalakrishna Das informed them that Lord Chaitanya has come. Just imagine how many blessings Kalakrishna Das must have received from all these great Vaishnavas at Navadvip. That is because of Nityananda Prabhu's mercy. Although Mahaprabhu was strict with Kalakrishna Das, Nityananda Prabhu engaged Kalakrishna Das in some service, and this person who has become distracted from Lord Chaitanya's service became now a recipient of great blessings of Lord Chaitanya's associates. That is Nityananda Prabhu's mercy. Not that we deliberately commit offenses, But even if some devotee happens to get distracted or deviated and becomes a bit offensive, uh, still Nityananda Prabhu is very merciful, extremely merciful upon even such distracted devotees. Mm. It is Nityananda Prabhu who blessed Raghunath Das Goswami. Raghunath Das Goswami was a very wealthy person. He is the son of Govardhan Majumdar. His uncle is Hiranya Majumdar. He has unlimited wealth, uh, but he did not have an opportunity to associate with Lord Chaitanya. He was practically shackled by his parents, mm, and family obligations. So once Nityananda Prabhu came to Raghav Pandit's home, then Raghunath Das Goswami went to Raghav Pandit's home and met Nityananda Prabhu. And Nityananda Prabhu is very, very merciful upon Raghunath Das Goswami, and he blessed him. Nityananda, because of Nityananda Prabhu's blessing, eventually uh, Raghunath Das Goswami had the great opportunity to to meet Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Not only Nityananda Prabhu personally uh, blessed Raghunath Das Goswami, he also requested all the devotees to bless uh, Raghunath Das Goswami. Raghunath Das Goswami humbly appealed to Lord Nityananda Prabhu. He said, Adhama Pamaramui Hina Jivadhama Mora Ichha Hayapaya Chaitanya Charana. He said, Oh Nityananda Prabhu, I am Adhama, I am very fallen. Pamara, I am very ignorant. Jivadhama, I am most sinful. I am the most condemned of all the jivas. Mora ichha hai, but still I have an ichha. I have a desire. What is that? Paya Chaitanya Charan. Uh, I want the lotus feet of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. This is how we need to approach Nityananda Prabhu. Now, whether we remember everything that we discussed in today's session or not, let us remember this one thing, this one humble prayer. Raghunath Das Goswami went and offered this prayer to Nityananda Prabhu. He claimed himself as the lowest of people, most sinful, most fallen, and most condemned. Still, he is desiring to take shelter of Lord Chaitanya's lotus feet, and this is possible only by Nityananda Prabhu's mercy. Following the footsteps of Raghunath Das Goswami, let's make this humble appeal to Nityananda Prabhu to give us the mercy of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Adhama Pamaramui Hina Jivadhama Mora Ichha Hayapaya Chaitanya Charana. Even if you are Adhama or Pamara or Hina or Jivadham, still if you have an Ichha to get Chaitanya Charan, Nityananda Prabhu will allows that to happen. He- Raghunath Das Goswami also says, I am like a dwarf trying to catch the moon. Dwarf is a very short personality. Although I am a short man, still I want to catch the moon. Even a tall man also cannot catch moon, but he says very graphically, I am very short, but still I want to catch the moon. I tried my best many times, but somehow my father and mother unfortunately kept me bound at home. But, O Nityanand Prabhu, by your mercy, anything can happen. Let's learn one more important prayer that is offered by Raghunath Das Goswami to Nityananda Prabhu. This is our prayer also. Bhakta chitte bhakta grihe sada avasthan. I'm sorry, not this prayer. He says, Tomara kripa vina keya chaitanya na pai. Tumi kripa haile tare adha meha pai. Tomara kripa vina means without your mercy, keha chaitanya na pai. No one can, who else, who can attain Lord Chaitanya's mercy without your mercy? Tomar kripa vina keha Chaitanya na pai. Without Nityananda Prabhu's mercy, we cannot get Chaitanya's mercy. Tumi kripa kaile tara adhameha pai. But if you are merciful, even adhamas, even the lowest of men also can get shelter of Lord Chaitanya's lotus feet. Raghunath Das Goswami further says, Ayogya mui nivedana karite kari bhaya. I am Ayogya. Ayogya means unqualified, ineligible, unfit. Ayogya mui nivedana karite. Although I am unfit, still I am doing this nivedana. I am begging you this one thing. What is that? More Chaitanya Deha Gosai Haya Sadaya. Out of your mercy, you please give me shelter at the lotus feet of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Mora mathe padadhari karaha prasad. Nirvighne Chaitanya Paya Kara Ashirvad. Mora mathe padadhari. You put your lotus foot on my head. Karaha prasad, and show me this one little mercy upon me. Nirvighna Chaitanya Paya. Without any vighna, without any obstacles, let me get the lotus feet of Lord Chaitanya. This is how all of us must beg Sri Chaitanya Nityananda Prabhu for the mercy of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Without Nityananda Prabhu's mercy, we cannot get Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's mercy. So Nityananda Prabhu said, "Oh, Raghunath Das Goswami, you are so humble, and you want Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's lotus feet, and you want my blessings for that. Please understand, you will not get my own, only my blessings. All the Vaishnavas here, they will also bless you, so that you will very soon accept Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's feet." So he says, Krishna Pada Padma Gandhaye Janapai Brahmaloka Adi Sukha Tare Nahi Bhai. Means Nityananda Prabhu is telling this to Raghunath Das Goswami. He says that I appreciate your Krishna Bhakti. I appreciate your determination and zeal to attain Lord Chaitanya. And Krishna Pada Patma Gandha Yei Janapai. Whoever experiences even slightest fragrance of the lotus feet of Krishna does not value even the greatest standard of happiness of Brahmaloka. Brahmaloka has unlimited opulence, unlimited power. Now, if we are considering Raghunath Das Goswami as a multimillionaire in this earthly planet, just imagine the opulence of Brahmaloka. So, one who tastes or experiences the fragrance of Krishna's lotus feet does not value even the standard of happiness available in Brahmaloka also. What to speak of heavenly happiness, what to speak of earthly happiness. And you are like that. Oh, Raghunath Das Goswami. So Nityananda Prabhu is genuinely appreciating the devotion in Raghunath Das Goswami's heart and is enabling him to receive blessings of other Vaishnavas, and he is personally blessing him to very soon get the association of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Eventually, Raghunath Das Goswami retired from his family life and he got the mercy of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And for that, initially he got the mercy of uh, Nityananda Prabhu. So without Nityananda Prabhu's mercy, one cannot get the mercy of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. We have seen how Lord Nityananda Prabhu was merciful upon Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami, merciful upon Kala Krishnadas, then merciful upon Raghunath Das Goswami, and he was so merciful upon Jagai Madhai also. For example, Jagai and Madhai, they even tried to attack Nityananda Prabhu, and Nityananda Prabhu was even bleeding also because he was hit by a pot. And because this Jagai Madhai offended Nityananda Prabhu, Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was about to invoke his chakra, Sudarshan chakra, to kill them. See, Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu descended on this planet for what? To spread the Yuga Dharma. He does not have weapons. He doesn't plan to use weapons. Using weapons is not in his incarnation. But still, Mahaprabhu becomes so upset by this offense to Nityananda Prabhu that he did not hesitate to even pick up a weapon also to punish the offenders of Nityananda Prabhu. Just as when we take shelter of Nityananda Prabhu, Mahaprabhu becomes merciful upon us. When we offend Nityananda Prabhu, Mahaprabhu becomes furious. Mahaprabhu becomes extremely angry. So angry that he doesn't even hesitate to pick up Sudarshan Chakra also to punish that offender. Then who will protect us again? Nityananda Prabhu only. Nityananda Prabhu again went and fell at the feet of Lord Chaitanya and said, "Please forgive this Jagai Mathai, please forgive." Then finally Mahaprabhu forgave them. So uh, Nityananda Prabhu is merciful upon Jagai Madhai also. And you want more like examples? Pratapruddra Maharaj. Pratapruddra Maharaj was longing to take darshan of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu so much. Many devotees recommended his name, especially Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya. But Mahaprabhu did not hear. Mahaprabhu said, "No, he is a king and I'm a sannyasi. How can I associate with him? What will people think about me? I will not go." He is rejecting. Then Nityananda Prabhu specifically requested Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Of course, Mahaprabhu did not immediately agree. Eventually, he agreed, but Nityananda Prabhu has been fervently requesting Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu to show some mercy on Pratapruddra Maharaj, if not on him, at least on his son. At least give him some Maha. So, how much Nityananda Prabhu endeavors to convince Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu to show some mercy upon us. So, we cannot ignore Lord Nityananda Prabhu. If we are ignored by him, he will never ignore. But if we don't get his mercy, we will not get Mahaprabhu's mercy. Even Mahaprabhu can become extremely strict. In fact, one of the purposes of Mahaprabhu's strictness is probably to highlight Nityananda Prabhu's importance. Uh, Nityananda Prabhu, he can take the side of even the greatest offender, greatest sinner also, and recommend his name to Lord Chaitanya. Then Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu will show his mercy upon all of us. And many of the struggling sadhaka bhaktas must have done so many offenses, right? Knowingly or unknowingly, they must have done so many offenses. So our shelter is Nityananda Prabhu. Once Devamrit Maharaj said, whenever you feel lusty, whenever the heart is filled with some lusty desires, just within your heart, pray to Nityananda Prabhu. You should scream at the top of your lungs, but sound should not come out. But let the scream be inside the heart only. You should scream, Nityananda Prabhu, please protect me from this distraction of lust. Then Nityananda Prabhu will protect. So Nityananda Prabhu will protect us from anarthas. Nityananda Prabhu will protect us from sins. Nityananda Prabhu will even forgive our offenses, and Nityananda Prabhu will recommend our names to Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And without his mercy, without his compassion, it's very difficult to attain the mercy of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Once, Ramachandra Khan, he offended Nityananda Prabhu. You know what must have happened to him. Ramachandra Khan earlier offended Haridas Thakur. Later, Haridas Thakur left Banapal. All of you know that Ramachandra Khan had sent that prostitute to distract and pollute Haridas Thakur and defame him. And by the mercy of Haridas Thakur, that prostitute became a pure Vaishnavi and she was transformed into a great devotee. And then Haridas Thakur left that place. Later, Nityananda Prabhu came to Ramachandra Khan's place. This time, Ramachandra Khan offended Nityananda Prabhu also. Very important point. When we offend one Vaishnava, that offensive nature doesn't stick to that Vaishnava only. We become eventually offensive to other Vaishnavas also. Slowly, gradually, we may end up offending other devotees also. That offensive nature is like that. So we should not cultivate that offensive mentality towards any Vaishnava. If you disagree with them, fine, that's understood. Different devotees work in different ways. You can disagree. Disagreeing is not the problem, but disrespecting is the problem. Offending is the problem. As much as possible, we should work with cooperation amongst the Vaishnava society. But if there are some strong differences of opinion, that's understood. Different devotees have different styles of functioning, but that should not lead to any hatred. Differences of opinion should not lead to disruption of relations, should not lead to disrespectful attitude towards others, should not lead to offenses. So, Ramachandra Khan was very offensive to Nityananda Prabhu. Nityananda Prabhu was touring to different places. The purpose of Nityananda Prabhu's tours is to spread Krishna Bhakti, to defeat atheists. That's the purpose. So, Nityananda Prabhu came to Ramachandra Khan's home and he sat in his Durga Mandap. Durga Mandap is like some kind of little, what to say, not room, mandap, I don't know what to call it in English, but some kind of building right in front, which is open, where some programs can happen. So Nityananda Prabhu went to this Durga Mandap of Ramachandra Khan's place and he sat there. Then Ramachandra Khan very neglectfully and offensively sent his servant. And that servant informed Nityananda Prabhu, Ramachandra Khan's words. He said, Dear sir, Khan has sent me to accommodate you in some milkman's home. That cow shed is very spacious. You go and stay in cow shed, That is very spacious for you, but this Durga Mandap is not sufficient for you and your followers. So Nityanand Prabhu said, yes, yes, Ramachandra Khan is right. This place is unfit for me. It is fit for cow killing meat eaters. And Nityanand Prabhu just left. Eventually, and Ramachandra Khan, he did not stop there. He told the servant to dig up the dirt in that place where Nityanand Prabhu had sat to purify Durga Mandap, as if Nityanand Prabhu is impure. And this Khan has even sprinkled some cow urine there, and smeared it with water mixed with cow dung to purify that place. See, Nityananda Prabhu sat in a place, and this Ramachandra Khan is trying to purify that place. How offensive he was. But the result of this offense was that Ramachandra Khan was captured by a Yavana uh, tax collector, or government officer. Ramachandra Khan had a habit of not paying taxes to the government. So the government officer came and he stayed in the Durga Mandap. He even killed a cow and ate the cow's meat for 3 days, and he contaminated his place and even arrested him. And because of this offense of Ramachandra Khan to Nityanand Prabhu, entire village also suffered. महान तेरा अपमान ये देश ग्रामे है एक जनेर दोषे सब देश उजाड़ाई. Because of one person's mistake, other people, innocent people in that locality also may get affected. Ramachandra Khan's offense to Nityanand Prabhu caused such grave difficulty to people in that area. So, anyways, we don't want to end in a note where we become fearful. Of course, we need to have that healthy fear of offending Nityananda Prabhu, but we need to connect with Nityananda Prabhu's amazing facet of his personality, where he is extremely compassionate even to offenders also. Kalakrishna Das, although he made a mistake, he was ultimately humble and repentant. Jagai Madhai, although they made a mistake, they offended Nityanand Prabhu, they eventually became uh, very humble and prayerful, and ultimately surrendered to the Lord, and they became transformed. Mhm. So, making offenses or mistakes is common, but one has to realize the mistakes and beg for mercy, and there is a hope for their upliftment. If one sticks to one's own offensive attitude, despite getting some reactions, getting some lessons, then one has to face the consequences. Ramachandra Khan, he had sent this prostitute to distract Haridas Thakur. Right in front of his eyes, Haridas Thakur was unaffected, and the prostitute became so much affected by Krishna Prema, and she became a pure Vaishnavi. And all this was known to Ramachandra Khan. Ramachandra Khan was aware that Haridas Thakur is a Vaishnava beyond blame. He is unaffected by my political or manipulative tendencies, and she also became a Vaishnavi. Knowing, witnessing this transformation, also there was no transformation in the heart of Ramachandra Khan. So that is very alarming. And later he offended Nityananda Prabhu also, and he has to face the consequences. But Jagai Madhai were not like that. They did a mistake, but they were transformed later. Ramachandra, Kalakrishna Das, he did a mistake, again he was transformed later. So, although Lord Nityananda Prabhu's mercy is there, although Mahaprabhu's mercy is there, although Krishna's mercy is there, unless we are receptive to that mercy, we cannot help ourselves. Right? We need to receive that mercy. Nityananda Prabhu is extremely merciful. He is merciful even to offenders also, even to criticizers also. But we should be ready to receive that mercy. If a criticizer becomes receptive of Krishna's mercy, Nityananda Prabhu's mercy, he will rise above criticism. Means he will give up that criticizing mentality. If an offender takes shelter of Nityananda Prabhu, he will give up that offensive mentality. If a sinful person takes shelter of Nityananda Prabhu, Nityananda Prabhu's mercy will relieve him from all sinful tendencies. So Nityananda Prabhu is merciful, unconditionally merciful. But we need to receive that mercy. Just like sun is showering his sun rays, but if we close our doors and then pack ourselves inside, then we can't say It's dark. Sun is merciful. Mercy is coming. But if we are not receiving that mercy and saying that everything is dark around, that's our mistake, not his mistake. So let us, on this auspicious occasion of Sri Nityananda Prabhu's appearance day, Nityananda Trayodasi, let's humbly beg at the lotus feet of Nityananda Prabhu to relieve ourselves from offensive mentality, relieve ourselves from all sinful activities, and make us genuinely enthusiastic to receive Krishna's grace, to receive Lord Chaitanya's grace. So we need to pray for relief from offensive mentalities, offensive tendencies. We also need to pray for more intensified longing and determination in our devotional service. And Nityananda Prabhu can give both to all of us. He is ready to forgive all our offenses. He is ready to give us Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's shelter. Thank you very much. Shri Nityananda Prabhu ki jai, Shri Nityananda Trayodasi Maha Mahotsav ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai.